What are all these little... Yeah, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of here? I messed this thing up. Oh, that's just like a filter. Alexa, play Two Friends BBB mixes.
Shuffling songs by Two Friends on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play Two Friends BBB mixes on Apple Podcast.
I couldn't find Two Friends mixes on Apple Podcasts.
Alexa, play Two Friends Big Booty mixes on Apple Podcast. If you guys haven't heard those songs, those are good.
Here's the latest episode, volume 25.
There we go. Alexa, volume up. We're not worrying about monetization today. We're just having fun. It's Sunday. Popped in the shop. Nope. If you guys haven't heard of Two Friends Big Booty Mixes, that's the jam. That's what we're playing. Alexa, volume up. Oh, did I mess them up? Nope. Do this stuff. Morning, guys. Practicing two-stage using Sharpie method. How far below? Alexa, volume down. Two-stage Sharpie method. How low below the line do you tuck the proper? I tuck it at least a half an inch, and then we don't see an issue, but I'll be honest. Alexa, volume down one more. We use a plotter, and if we have to hand cut, we hand cut. But if you're learning hand cutting, once you learn hand cutting, that's the hardest thing to do, which our guys can do, but I would say at least a half an inch or a quarter inch, just below that first gasket. And as long as you post heat really well on the outside of the glass, you'll have no issues. See if we can get you guys over here to kind of see. Let's find the best spot. Forgive my video skills are not the best. We're just DIYing this with a cell phone stand. Ta-da. But yeah, Ryan, that's, I'd say, 1/2 to 1/4 inch. Half will feel big on tight gaskets. 1/4 inch will feel pretty easy on everything. But in the long run, you'll want to get yourself a plotter because that'll save you a ton of time. Where did we lose our knife at? Because see, like, I already lost my knife. What do I do with it? Aha. Put it in a different pocket. If you're ever doing a visor strip with an entire windshield, make sure to lay the full windshield down first, and then you can just layer this on top, and it'll look just fine. How long have you been tinting, Ryan? Are you still on here? I think it was Ryan, right? Yeah, Ryan. Let's see if I can get to it first. So I'm gonna keep getting in your way if I keep putting it over there. Boom. There we go. If you guys are on here, what'd you do this weekend? It's a Sunday. You're waking up, just watching. I want to hear all the fun stuff. It's almost getting to nice weather here in Arizona. It's still a little warm. I just came in because we got a customer who wants to pick up today, and you know what? It'll help me get a little ahead of everything else I gotta get done still. Ryan. If you're struggling with tucking the film, you might be doing too much. Try just getting it below the, just a hair below the gasket then. Go even a little bit smaller, stay on the 1/4 inch side. Make sure when you're tucking, there's a few tools that I think are a little bit bigger than others. This is my tuck tool. It's pretty thin. It's called an Easy Reach. You can look them up. Doesn't matter what color, but they're a lot thinner to kind of pop in there and open that gasket. And if you haven't been tinting in a while, it'll just come naturally the more and more you do it. But yeah, if you're going too far, it's going to definitely make it a lot harder on you. About 4 months and 500 feet of film. That's good. You just got to practice more and more because the downfall is every car is going to be different. If it has a tight gasket, that's when you'll want to tuck it a little less. Like this X7 behind me, you can see that. That X7 has really tight gaskets, so you wouldn't want to tuck it as far. But yeah, if you're just starting out, try and tuck it a little bit less, or else then you will fight yourself. But over time, try and get it a little further down just because you'll really help yourself from the film rolling up on itself. We make sure, like everybody else does, don't let the customer roll the windows down for at least 2 days. In Arizona, we're warm enough. 2 days is plenty of time. If you're in a cooler area, about 3 to 5. And all that ensures is that it doesn't catch the gaskets on its way down. And make sure too, when you're done, if you have a micro torch, that'll help a lot. Use the micro torch and warm that bottom of the glass up. Just in case the customer rolls it down. Oh, this is Dave on Zurifka. Let's see. We're not gonna. You're right. He said no visor. Guys, it's Sunday. What's everyone up to? Hopefully enjoying a good time. Make sure if you guys are enjoying it, like, subscribe. We do all kinds of stuff from off-road adventures, some stuff around the shop. This is just a random morning that a customer decided they wanted to pick up, so I'm taking advantage of it. Get some stuff done around here. We had a pressure washer blow on Friday, so I'm gonna get that fixed while I'm here. If you guys are car people, what's your favorite car? Throw something in the comments. Let's get some talking. That's what I enjoy doing. If you're one of the very few people on here that's staying on here, throw your name in there and throw it where you're at. Where are you watching from? We're out of Arizona. Gotta wash the wife's car today. Maybe we'll do a live car wash too. Just gonna let the live feed go as long as we can. After I shrink this, I'll give you guys a quick walk around the shop. Well, you're not just watching me shrink this. Oh my God. All right, let's do a quick walk around. Let's see if we can get some people talking. Ask us some questions. Most of them use on rear window shrinking. Are you self-taught? Not self-taught, no. I was taught at a dealership, which is honestly one of the best places to learn because you can just use a ton of their film and waste it. And it is what it is. It took us, I had 3 months of a guarantee until I was going to lose it, so I was there day and night until I learned it. So let's show you guys around the shop though real quick. Got this X7-inch, just getting finished up with Clearbra, and I already got the window tint done. Got a really cool side-by-side. Guys over at TMW, let me pull this off the stand. It'll make it easier to walk around. Guys over at TMW, they build freaking awesome cars. This thing is a Pro R chrome gold wrap. We're putting some paint protection on it to keep it from getting all scratched. But look at this big old nasty turbo on it. This thing sounds wicked. I can't wait to see it run around Glamis Dunes. We got a body shop car in here. This thing's getting the chrome bumper up front wrapped by our good friends over at Color Bomb on Monday. Make that look matching with the rest of the vehicle. This 911's in the process of a full body clear bra. We just removed all the old tin off it, and it's getting tinted on Monday, ceramic coated on Tuesday. And then on the other side, the infamous Aston Martin that's been in our videos for a couple months is finally leaving. But let's see, I only have this side open, so it's a little dark over here. Office came along nice though. Still waiting on our custom desks. That'll look pretty cool when it's all done. Then on this side, we have this Bronco Raptor that's in for an Expel Stealth. So it's gonna go a matte finish on the entire vehicle. That'll be look really cool, and it'll stay protected to go off-road. Then the Aston Martin. This thing has a full front. It's been detailed ceramic coated for a few weeks now. And we had the wheels refinished by the guys over at Wheel Specialist. And it's leaving, finally leaving. Then the Rolls Royce is getting started next week. It's just got finished up with a full polish, correction. Now it's getting full PPF and ceramic coating when it's done. But just a little bit of what we got going around the shop today. But we're just doing the windshields. Gotta wash the wife's car. It's a lot easier to wash stuff and do stuff when you got the right tools here. I hate doing it at home because I don't have all the right stuff. Let's see, let's get you back here. And if you're one of the 14 people, we only got 2 likes, hit that like button. That helps us out. Cool little custom stand we made if you're a tinner, if you're Ryan watching. The had a suction cup put on the wall and custom legs built out so that you can stand the glass up and do it by yourself. Because everything vertical is a lot easier than trying to do a freestanding piece of glass on a table. It'll get scratched up. All the dust and contamination will just fall down on it too. And then on the metal brackets, I put some C-decking to keep the glass from getting damaged. So we're gonna start a poll. There we go. We're gonna start a silly poll to see where everybody's watching from. Whoa. Where's all our people from the West Coast? Anyone near us or in Arizona? Tennessee, morning, Jim. I enjoy seeing where you guys are all watching from. It's cool. We got a lot of people from the States. Because if you think it's weird that we're tinting the windshield, we're doing them in really light shades. Just for benefits of heat reduction and UV protection. Arizona's really hot. We get a lot of customers with skin cancer or issues like that. But it benefits doing this. Or if you want it dark, we'll do it dark, but it's very rare. you guys haven't heard of Two Friends Big Booty Mixes, that's the music in the background. It's my favorite to listen to on the boat, in the Razor. Good little mix of everything, or just purely in the mornings. Most people like it nice and quiet. I like to get hyped up. I'm trying to get my day going. I got here pretty early because I'm only going to be here for a couple hours while the kiddo and wife are sleeping, and then deliver that car this morning and get out of here. But after I'm done doing the windshields, I got to get some parts from Home Depot, fix our pressure washer. Then I'll go live again on a car wash and show you the right way to wash a car. There is such thing. You don't want to scrub it with a bristle pad. You want to do it nice and right. Oh, we're going to put you on the side. Okay, let's see. XR Plus. Okay. Now when I grab all these different rolls, they're different shades and different types of film. So this one's getting our XR Plus 55%. So 55 is still a pretty light film, but XR Plus is our premium product. It's going to give you more heat reduction than the other films. The visor strip we wasted because after reading the customer name, I remembered he called me and told me not to do it. He just wanted the full windshield tinted. What do you guys like to listen to when you're working? I like fast-paced music. Please say. Sorry, my singing's horrible, I know. Where's my knives? Let's see. Look. Radical Detail from California. What's happening, man? I bet you guys work with some of this stuff too. Detail companies have been forced to do tint and clear bra. I was a tint and clear bra company, and we're forced to do detail. It's the new trend. See, and as my morning gets a little later, be a little faster. And it helps with more drier sheet than less. Nice. Yeah, we've kind of all mixed everything, whether vinyl wrapped, tint, clear bra. It's now all in one shop. Like everybody that's doing it has quite a bit, which is kind of cool. It forced some of us to expand into different areas. Made me learn a lot about detailing because when ceramic took off, we had to start doing it. But I enjoy it. Well, I enjoy when other shops hop on here because I like showing little tricks. I feel like we do some cool little tricks. But I do a ton of windshields because we break a lot out here. Whoop, hit the pole, hit my foot again. But we do a ton of windshields. As you can see, they break constantly. So we built this contraption on the wall. It's 2 legs that come off. This is just some C-decking so we can set the windshield on there. And then back here with a little adjustable arm, it's got a suction cup to hold a windshield. That way I can do these all by myself because it's really a pain to try and get someone to help you all the time. But with something to hold it for you, we can shrink a windshield on the stand, then we can have one up here tinted, and we can let that dry while we usually shrink the other one, go back, double check our edges. And it even works for side windows, rear glass, anything like a body shop will send us. And rather than putting our tint glass on the wall, because it just ends up ruining the walls, we have it on a rolling stand. They make these, Expel makes these, a few other people make these, but I can roll it from our tint bay to over here so that we can do the windshields. What are you guys doing? What's everybody? Where's everybody at? Come on. We got California. If you're from California, hopefully you're a sand duner too. If you like that, watch some of our videos. We do tint coating, clear bra on this channel, and then our off time hours, what we like to do for fun. But the video that's done the best is the bubble pop. If you guys are watching us live right now, all 23 of you, have you seen the bubble pop? If you haven't, go check it out. We took a friend's Tesla and literally I was just goofing around and we took an air blower to it. Oh man, I'm a dork. I didn't even cut out the center. I'm gonna make this really hard on myself. See, when I get to talking to you guys, I totally forget. So lives, you get to see all the stupid stuff I do, which this is rare. I just probably got to talking. So I'm gonna have to cut around this. Freehand if we line it up right. So good thing is there's a huge blackout area, so it's not gonna be that hard. Still gonna just do a rough cut so that we can just get it down. So we don't want to go too big and then have a light gap. Okay. Perfect. Still made that work. Almost lost it though. And it's still clean. I'd be a little worried though, because usually that blackout's like where all the dust comes down if you mess with it too much. What's up, Jose? Florida. Oh, hopefully everything's okay where you're at. Pray for you guys. I'm not much of a news person, but I'm pretty sure that's where all the hurricane stuff was going. Hate seeing stuff like that happen. Let's see here. Let's see, we'll put you this way. Good evening. What's happening? Now, after I clean the windshield, when you guys see me wipe it down, we're wiping it down with a dryer sheet. That's going to actually keep all the static and the film, and that's what lets the film slide. I get the windshield pretty wet to where I can get a good layer of dryer sheet on it and just let it dry. And I'm standing kind of right where my AC comes down, so it'll dry it a little bit faster. Jose, you're learning? Well, if you got questions, let me know. I enjoy talking on the live. I'll walk you through everything I do on here. So dryer sheet, this is just a non-fragrance bounce. Clean the windshield off. We just put a spray on the windshield and then wipe it down with this. We don't spray the dryer sheet or else you'll just blow through these because then all the dryer sheet comes off. Now, this one is labeled 70% with a visor. So we're going to tint the entire windshield with a 70% film first and a visor strip on top afterwards. But we do the process reverse. So we're going to start with our visor strip, then we're going to lay the full film of the 70% and tint that afterwards. Or, sorry, shrink it. This is just the preparation process. Because I can do this part while it's wet. And wait, that's got a little bit of crease, so we're going to have to waste a little bit of film there. And I always just measure my corners. If you want to be real precise, you can do a perfect measurement with a tape, but as long as that visor strip's straight and I gap it the same with my fingers on the side, it should be pretty straight. And I do bigger visor strips than most people. Because the one thing I hate is when they complain about it being too high. I've never had a customer complain about it being too low. But obviously, if it's like a Mini Cooper windshield, I'm not going to go 10 inches down because that'll be half the windshield. Jose, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, actually Tempe. So we stay pretty busy. You're in Florida, you're going to be pretty busy as well. It's a fun trade to get into. And you get to see all kinds of different cars. The only downfall that's kind of a bummer is that you get desensitized to cool cars. Like, I love the Rolls Royce we have next door, but I also don't really care to hold on to it for as long as we got to work on it, because it just opens yourself up to more liability. We put every precaution in place, but even just walking around cars every day has a chance of something happening, which luckily we haven't had in a while. I hope I didn't just jinx it. Now we got a couple newer tinters on here. If you guys hit the like and subscribe button, that way you'll see every time I go live. Our full videos are usually projects kind of just throughout as we do, but I do a lot of lives in between for fun, just because I'm here a lot. And if you got questions and want to learn, you can always pop in and ask. I love talking about it. Now, Jose, if you're learning, where are you at learning? Are you learning at a dealership? Are you learning with a company? Or are you just trying it for yourself on the side? I personally always recommend learning at a dealership because you can get a lot of volume and different types of cars in to learn on, because every car is going to be a little different. Like the 911 that we have will present its own challenges versus this BMW X7. All right, now let's do the 70. So we just prep the visor strip. Upholstery shop, yeah. So if you're trying to learn mostly on yourself, because at a upholstery shop, I'm guessing you don't really have someone totally mentoring you, but just get as many different types of cars under your belt as you can. If you have someone near you that does tint too, try and keep his number and bounce ideas off him, because you're going to find yourself in a ton of different situations. Like the gaskets on this BMW X7 are really tight, hard to tuck it into the gasket, and very tight on the edges too. Whereas the 911 is a frameless window, but the back window is extremely small and a tight area to fit into. Some people don't want to leave a comment. That's totally fine. If you want to hit that no button, it just keeps me talking. You probably don't want to hear me. Or if you hit no, you're probably just moving on. Now, if I immediately end the live, it's because my wife and kid are getting up and they're calling me because it's getting a little later. It's almost 8 o'clock now out here. Like I said, I snuck in for a 9:30 delivery and to get these windshields done and fix our pressure washer. I don't normally work on Sundays. But I don't sleep in either, so might as well get some work done if I'm going to come down. So as you can see for like Jose, I'm going about 3-4 inches down all the way across. Just shrinking the tops of these fingers and spreading them across. I like the card method because then it makes it easier to know that the film's not going to pop up, that it's nice and flat. So I use a lot of dryer sheet too, so you don't crease it. If you see me pulling the bottom of the film, that's just to make it shrink and spread it a little bit. And I still go back and card it. If you're having trouble with the window sticking while you're shrinking the back window, it's because it's either wet still, or you didn't put enough dryer sheet on. That's why I like to get quite a bit of dryer sheet on the back window or the windshields. So make sure that dryer sheet's a little wet, not too much. I don't like to get the dryer sheet super wet, but spray the window down. Which brand of dryer sheet do you recommend? I know the great value ones don't work very well. Yeah, so I'll show you. I use the Bounce, just the orange box. And I get these at Costco in the big bulk size. Come with 2 of these. But these are the dryer sheets I prefer. And I'd probably switch it out. I can do 5 windshields with it at least. You'll kind of see that milky haze of dryer sheet on there. Now my glass guy always drops off moldings with windshields, so I'm trying to keep the moldings with the right ones. So I'll show you kind of how much I'd put on. And for you being newer, I would almost exaggerate it a little bit more. Make sure to clean the windshield off, because a little bit more dryer sheet's gonna help you. You just gotta make sure you lock it in good on the sides with water. So clean the windshield good. And this is all the same even if you're using for a back window. So don't spray the dryer sheet, spray the window down. I'm gonna exaggerate, like I said, a little more, do 2 passes on it. So it's pretty wet. Fold that up so it's nice. Then you'll see when we have this dry, it's going to turn pretty milky. And massage it in the whole windshield. But the key is to make sure that the windshield is dry. So we want it to dry with the dryer sheet on here. And then we got to use our water on the edges to lock the H pattern really good. Awesome. Hey, I'm glad you're watching. Thanks, Jose. All right, so you can kind of see if we can get a good view on it. But, whoop, just trying to rotate. See, kind of like that hazy milky. So, but mainly that's from the water we sprayed on the windshield. We're gonna let that dry while we tint the other windshield. Now, if you have a tool belt, I'm gonna tell you some little tips as I go, stuff that I learned the hard way. Because that's what we're all here to help each other do. So if you walk and you have a tool belt on, Jose, Ryan, and you're newer, never carry tools on the outside, especially this tool. This tool, luckily I was at the dealership, had it in my pocket, walking down the side of a car, didn't even know it. This was dragging the entire way down, and it just ruined the side. So things like that, try not to really walk around cars with that. This one's my worst. Or when you're putting these in your pocket, don't let them hang on the outside and clip this, because this corner's also ruined a car. I put it all the way inside my pouch. If you see, I razor blade every windshield. These new windshields come pretty dirty. I mean, I swap my razor blade out probably every windshield to every other. Like this one doesn't have the blackout actually in the, I can feel something there though, but it doesn't have the blackout on the actual outside of the window. And then we scrub pad as well. Just gotta be careful with some cars on side windows have low E coatings or like the brown coating. That once you scratch it'll really ruin it. That's the nice thing about having the Expel software. I use all Expel products too. And the nice thing is when you go to click on the window tint, if there's something to worry or warn you about, whether it's a module in a dash or a low E coated window, that's gonna ruin the window if you scrape it. They have notes on that, which is really cool. And if you have an issue, you can share a note with Expel. That way they can share the notes with all the other people. It's really a team effort for this. And you'll see I kind of spray more or less the bottom of the window. Try not to spray too much of the top, because then that way all that little particles that are inside that rearview mirror area, that way they don't come down. And if I'm tinting an actual car, I don't use a pressure hose. It forces too much water in. I use squirt bottles. This tank's usually for my clear bra and only if I'm doing a windshield out of a vehicle. If we're doing a windshield in a vehicle or tinting any window in a vehicle, I don't like using this. Like I said, you can have a much higher potential for damaging something, because you're just forcing too much water. Alexa, play the next episode.
We will tell you the latest episode.
don't know what she did. Alexa doesn't like to listen to me too much. Alexa, play Two Friends Big Booty Mixes.
I couldn't find Two Friends mixes on Apple.
Why not? Let's see. Alexa, play today's hits.
The station All Hits Radio on
It's too quiet when there's no music. Okay, so this windshield's getting a visor strip too. So what I would have done if this was a normal car, I would tint the windshield, tint the rest of the car, then put the visor strip on so none of the water reruns back down. So what we'll do here is tint the windshield, use a torch to warm up the edges. That way while we get our other windshield prepped and ready, we can leave this to dry a little bit. That way we're not forcing a bunch of water down. Alexa, next. What is this junk? You know what, let's do? Alexa, play songs by Mac Miller. Let's do some good music.
Shuffling songs by Mac Miller on Amazon.
Alexa, next. Alexa, next. All right, let's pop back on over here. Keep our visor strip up on our board. Remember, if you guys got comments, leave it in the, or questions, leave it in the comments. Or if you like it, hit that like and subscribe button. So you can kind of see how milky it is off the reflection. And our film just moves freely. It's not really hanging up. Not until I put the water lines on the outside. And I just use a wet, so the end of this is wet. Run it down the sides. And you always want to put more film to the bottom than you do the top. You got more room on every windshield or back window to shrink to the bottom. And you can see I'm just doing it dry with no heat and it just slides because we have extra dryer sheet on there. Jose and Ryan, if you guys like this stuff, make sure to hop on our Instagram, Dynamic10AZ. Check out everything we do. They're playing all the crappy Mechanoid today. Alexa, next. There we go. All right, now we'll throw the visor strip on. Oh, let's see if we can get that there. What's going on, everybody else? If you're watching, how's your morning going? It's Sunday. This music's a little too calm. Alexa, play Two Friends Big Booty Mixes.
I couldn't find Two Friends mixes on Apple Podcasts.
Alexa, play Two Friends Big Booty Mixes on Apple Podcasts.
I couldn't find Big Booty mixes, but here is other music by Two Friends.
Oh, come on. Alexa, play Two Friends Big Booty Mixes on Apple Podcast.
Playing Two Friends Big
There it
Booty Mixes
goes.
on Apple Podcasts. Official latest episode, Volume 25.
Every citizen of Green Booty Land. The journey that brought us here is drawing to a close. For at last, we are where we belong. We are
All right, we only got 2 more windshields and we're done. Oh, that one's already done. No. Oh, that's a back glass. That's why. It's like, wow, that one's dark. I don't know what kind of glue that sticker had, but it is tough. What are you guys gonna do this Sunday? Hopefully you're not working like me. Luckily mine's just the morning. Yeah, what was that? Anyone on here near us that is ready for the sand dunes? Still warm, but it's almost Glamis season. If you don't know what Glamis is, watch all of our videos on our page. Because I think this year, while we're at the sand dunes, I want to do some fun giveaways for people who watch our channel. I've done plenty of ones for people that watch the window tint. We actually shipped some product to Brazil, Australia. But you gotta like and subscribe. Keep up with all of our content. It's fun. And you'll learn a few things, especially if you're doing this stuff. We're gonna have to do some more night lives this week. I feel like most people watch at night. So we got a pretty low crowd, or I'm just really boring. Sorry, guys. I'll talk if you comment. Ask me a question if you want to know anything about tint, paint protection, ceramic coating. Someone brought me up a dumb shot of whiskey. Music helps you too. Do a better job. Pretty quick process though to tint windshields in the morning, except for when you got a million of them. This one's actually a sunroof for a Tesla. Let's see, we're gonna get you down there. Where'd I put my blades again? So yeah, the reason this looks dark is because it's not a windshield. It's a sunroof. I'll make this one my last one. Then we're gonna get out of here for the live today until possibly later. So I gotta run a couple errands before that customer picks up. But if you've been following us, you've probably seen that Aston Martin in about every live for the past couple months, because it's not his everyday car. It's his first exotic. It's more for his memory that we restored it up a little bit for him. And now he's able to finally pick it up. Took us a while to get the wheels done. We had the wheels all refinished. And because of chroming, the chroming process is like super difficult, super toxic, so it's really illegal in a lot of places. So the wheels took about a month and a half to get done. Let's see. All right, we had a small group this morning. Thank you guys for watching, though. This will be my last one. This one being a moonroof. I'm not gonna scrape it just because it's got a coating on it. Jose, Ryan, if you're still here, wish the best of luck to you guys. Keep practicing. It's going to take a ton of cars to get it. Because everyone's different, like I said. Just keep your standards high. Find someone that you can learn off of. Or at least someone you can talk to that knows a lot too. That'll really help you. I gotta go get my pressure washer fixed so I can wash my wife's car. Ryan, Jose, if you guys are still watching, go hit the like and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell, that way you see when I pop on my lives. Because I'll do a bunch of lives for usually PPF, window tint. And then we have all kinds of other videos on it that we do stuff with. I usually do my lives in the morning and if I stay late, but I've been trying not to stay late too much. Our later lives do better than our mornings. Awesome. Well, I wish you the best on your journey. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to sign out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. See you guys. Follow us on Instagram, Dynamic10AZ. Hit that like and subscribe.